Test, test. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2. Hello everyone and welcome to 2A Substate Basketball. We're not in Sterling tonight. We are in Spearville, in the windmill capital, I believe, of Kansas, in the Windmill Palace. Literally, that's what they call it here. A beautiful facility, as you can probably tell. First time Sterling has visited Spearville probably in just a little over 30 years, if they had before that. Tonight we are here to bring you the Sterling Black Bears and the Stanton County Trojans. Johnson, which is 116 miles and roughly 2 hours from Spearville, sits on the Kansas-Colorado border and is the second county up from the bottom if you're looking at your Kansas map. Sterling, for those of you in Johnson and Stanton County, we want to welcome you in as well. It sits in Rice County, directly in the center of the state. We're about 20 miles northwest of Hutch and 110 miles in an hour and 45 minutes from Spearville. So this is a good place for a sub-state tournament considering the geography. It's literally nearly halfway for both schools here. On Tuesday night, the 8 and 13 six-seeded Trojans upset the 3-seed Syracuse in the closest game of this Spearville sub-state. The Trojans would lead most of the game, ultimately would have Syracuse take the lead late, but dug in and found a way to win, did the Trojans, and won 54-52 at Syracuse. It was the fourth time they'd played. The 3 previous times went against the Trojans, but not on Monday night, as they won and advanced. They are 6-7 or 7-6 since January 21st after starting the year 1-7, won their opening game and then lost 7 straight. They have been to the state tournament 1949, 1953, 1966, 1973, 82, 83, 1999, 2000, and 2018. In 49, they would lose to Clearwater in the first round by 6 points, and then Clearwater would win the Class B state championship at the Hutchinson Convention Hall, which some of you know. In 1953, they defeated Centralia and then lost to eventual state champion Sedgwick, who beat Halstead in the final. I'm sure that was a rockin' final there. In 66, they would lose to the Roosevelt Rough Riders on Emporia, what is now Emporia State's campus there in Emporia, in the opening round, 65-57 at White Auditorium in the Class B championship, or in the state tournament there. In 73, they lost to Baser in the first round, and Topeka, and then Baser would reach the state championship game that year. In 1982, the Trojans got fourth in the 2A tournament. They beat Linden and then lost to St. John by a point in the semis, and then to Baileyville B&B in the consolation game. 1983, though, that brings me back to my home, as I'm from Syracuse, and the 1983 Stanton County Trojans were really awfully good. They trounced Syracuse numerous times that year, and they would head to the state tournament, and they would defeat Troy Oswego and then lose to Canton Galva in the championship game. In 1999, they would lose to Garden Plain in the opening round at Manhattan by a point, and then Garden Plain would win the championship that year over Heart of America League foe to Sterling, Berean Academy. In 2000, they would defeat Rossville and Meade on their way to another runner-up finish. Sterling was defeated by Meade in the first round of that tournament, but eventually the Trojans would lose to Pittsburgh Colgan in the championship game. In 2018 was their last trip to the state tournament. They lost to West Elk in the opening round. Central Plains, as those of you in Sterling are very familiar with, would win the 2A championship that year. One of the legends of Stanton County passed away this February, Archie Morris, who I played against, and I happened to run across that obituary just not long ago. It is sad to find out that he had passed away, but his legacy will continue, as noticing in his obituary, he won 30 state championships through girls cross country, boys cross country, and boys and girls track. And the tradition continues, as Stanton County won 2A cross country this year as well, and their coach was the coach of the year in 2A and the all classes coach as well. So quite a legend there, and I always enjoyed playing against him. Actually defeated him a few times. And we'll take a break here. I'll bring in Clark Comley in just a minute, but he's too busy visiting with his fans. I am Brian Richter. I am a teacher at Sterling High School. We both teach there. I'm originally from Syracuse, and Clark is a Buehler graduate. Syracuse and Sterling have somewhat of a history, at least in football. This will be the first time they've ever met in basketball. Sterling comes into the game as the 2 seed and is 16-5 on the season. The Black Bears defeated Elkhart on Monday 66-30. They are on an 8-game winning streak after losing 3 in a row in January to Hugoton, Lyons, and Cheney. All 3 are ranked in 3A and have a good chance to all of them advance to the state tournament, the 3A state tournament in Hutchinson. Sterling is the Heart of America League champions. Its marquee wins are against 5A and 15-5 Valley Center, number 3 in 2A Hillsboro, number 4 in 2A Berean Academy. Sterling, I believe, comes in as the number 7th team in the state. And in this 8-game stretch, Sterling has won by an average of 21 points per game. Sterling made the 2A Final Four last year after defeating Erie in the opening round, and we're set to play Hillsboro in the semis before, of course, COVID shut it down. The team last week received their Final Four medals from the state. As I mentioned before, Sterling is 110 miles away as the Black Bears enter the floor. And Stanton County is 116 miles. For those of you that are from Johnson, I will refer to Stanton County as Johnson, as what I've always known them to be.
Why have you always known that?
Well, that's what we've already been through this. You missed the whole pregame, Clark, the Shark. So I'll bring you in a second.
Hey, man, the bags of popcorn at this place are unbelievable. Look how humongous that thing is for $1.
Well, you don't be eating that during the game. I'm sure that he will, though. Sterling has 148 students. Stanton County 123. Sterling 16-5 on the year. Stanton County 8-13. Sterling scores 56 points a game, Clark.
That's more than I thought we scored, to be honest.
They only give up 35. So a 21-point margin. The Black Bears are pretty stingy. The Trojans, they score 44 and give up 53 on the season. And we're 2 minutes away from tip-off. Want to bring in, as you already heard him, Clark, yes, the Shark Comley. For those of you in Johnson and Stanton County listening, and those of you that are around the world that are Stanton County fans, well, we make this proclamation even to our own people. We are who we are. We don't try to be somebody we're not. And,
anybody even watching out there?
Yeah, there are.
How many you got out there?
We are an acquired taste, Clark.
We're good
you
guys.
Can already tell it. There are already 84 computers, devices, etc. watching, and we are an acquired taste. And as we say, Clark, what's the rule?
That's why they have the mute button.
The mute button, exactly right. And we do have fun. Clark is a self-professed homer, Sterling homer. I am also, but I will try to be as fair as possibly can be. Sterling is 31-39 all-time. Is that the windmill? Is that what you're trying to be? The windmill? I already told him that it was the Windmill Palace.
Oh, my gosh.
The Windmill Palace is beautiful.
Look what the wind built.
Now, Johnson has a beautiful gym as well. Stanton County does.
They have a bunch of windmills out there?
No, that was built well before the windmills.
What'd they build that with?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm from Syracuse, and I don't know. They built a second gym up there for some reason. I don't know, just recently. They didn't need it. But that's just a personal opinion. But Sterling, as I said, is 31-39 all-time here in the Substate tournament.
Sterling
Colton has it. I gave it to him so he could give to you. You're up.
The emotions are high here.
Are they?
Oh, man, I can feel it from our parents. They're all nervous.
Now that I do believe. I understand what you're saying right there.
Not only do I feel it, they told me.
They're nervous.
Yeah. You know, this is a late arriving crowd. 8 minutes ago, there's like 8 people in the whole side.
Well, it is 5:30, you know, Clark. It's
yeah,
early.
You're right. I forget about that. Yeah.
Seems like we've been here for. Sterling opens up in their traditional man-to-man. Shot by Kyle Peterson. Rebound, Donovan Hopewell. Sterling won't really try to run. They're more of a half-court offense, contrary to what Coach Snyder would really like to have. And that's a bank shot by Zach Surface, and he smiles huge, didn't he?
I didn't watch that. I was watching his mom jump up and down. Oh, well, their first shot was about a banker, and that was a true banker.
It was.
They got a little juice running through them, you know. Man, that number 3 from them is pretty athletic looking.
Cole Scott.
I don't know who he is, but he's good looking body.
Nice take by.
That looked like our offense right there.
Kyle Peterson.
Hey, that was a.
And Stanton County will open up in a half or a full court press.
Yeah, it caused a turnover too.
Lots of good emotion from the Johnson faithful.
Yeah, they got a rowdy crowd too. Well, ours is not rowdy. Theirs is the only rowdy crowd, except for our parents jumping up and down.
Yeah, they have some students here, which is awesome.
Yeah, we don't have any students. We got a few cheerleaders.
Shot by Aiden Waldron is missed. Tyus Wilson guarded by somebody similar to him. He's 6'6". Cody Oden throws up a prayer, and it goes.
We've had 2 luck shots go in.
You couldn't have been more on the money. 6:06 left here in the first quarter.
Did I say 3 looks really good?
Yep, Scott.
Yeah.
He averaged 17 points a game last year. I can't tell you what he scored this year, but.
Well, he didn't score on that one.
Tyus Wilson with the block. Believe it or not, Clark, Sterling only averages 6 blocks a game as Zach Surface misses that one. Cody Royer will run it down.
You're lying.
I am not
Your
lying.
stat book is wrong. We block more than 6 a game.
I thought so,
Tyus
too.
blocks more than 6 himself.
I would,
you know, Kaz had that one early in the season, not too long ago.
Yeah, he had
the
one.
eraser one.
The eraser had one, all 6 of him. No, that's really the truth. That's official Coach Snyder stats.
Is that Andrew doing that?
Yeah.
Well, that's probably right then. I think he traveled. Did he travel right there?
I didn't see it.
if we ever make a real shot, we might get going.
Sterling hasn't faced a lot of pressure this year.
We've seen this before. Where did we see it? Sterling Invitational?
Yes.
We handled it really well, but
Tyus from 3.
That was a legit looking shot.
Back iron no good. Rebound goes to Sam Davidson, and
why is he calling timeout? Talk about offense, you think?
32nd? Yeah, probably. I thought they got some really good looks with 4:58 left here in the first. Now you're going to tell me that they don't have me. And I don't know why they don't have me.
Okay, yeah, we have no Brian Richter, only Clark. Well, that makes for a very fine show, I'm sure.
Well, I can't tell you why, Clark. No, I got everything.
Oh, sorry.
That doesn't do
okay.
anything for you. So.
It wasn't all the way in.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to do that because then you won't have stereo and you'll be complaining to me that you don't have stereo. I can't tell you why there is no me, so if there is no me, you'll have to stick with Clark tonight.
Use mine.
No. Tyus will nearly goaltend Gabe Riffle into the game. And that'll be a foul, I believe, on Tyus Wilson. No, it'll be on Donovan Hopewell. Okay. So when we're trying to fix the sound that wasn't really broken, it's tied 5-5 as Kaz Comley is into the game. That foul will be on Rowdy Martin, I believe. That is not Rowdy, that is Kyle Peterson.
So they can all hear us now? So, hey, people are texting in that we can hear both. So, Jarrett, something must be jacked up at your house.
Kaz Comley's going to get to the basket. He throws up a literal prayer. Scott altered that, and Johnson will get the rebound with the chance to take the lead. We're all tied at 5, 3:55 left here in the first. So Tyus Wilson is willing to let Kyle Peterson shoot that as he'll hang back in the lane. Johnson playing a 3-2 zone. Tyus from 3, that's good.
That was pretty sweet.
Donovan Hopewell, he's checking Scott. Scott, if you can't tell it at home, he's 6'6". Now Tyus is listed at 6'6". Wilson,
Tyus looks taller.
Taller than him, so.
Wow, what a shot.
Nice move there by Scott as he uses the basket for protection.
That's pretty sweet.
Tyus from 24, that'll go off the front iron. Donovan Hopewell will run it down.
Nice rebound by the Oscar the Grouch.
Zach no good. Rebound to Aiden Waldron, and he'll hand it off to Rowdy Martin. Good matchup to watch is Donovan Hopewell and Cole Scott. Scott has him by about 4 inches. Would you agree, Clark?
Yeah. It's going to be pretty fun.
Donovan is the stopper, and that'll be a travel as
I think that was going to be a step back, but he stepped too much back.
Too far, yeah, or not too far, too late. Aiden Waldron with that, he patted himself on the chest, he knew it. 2-2-1 press for the Trojans. And Tyus will bring it across. He's hard to trap since he's so tall, but not if he throws it away. 1:42 left. Sterling adjusting here.
Yeah, not very good. I mean, they got 2 turnovers already against that thing, and I don't think it's unbelievable or anything.
No.
They just made a couple mistakes.
Coach Comley, or Coach Schneider and Cody Royer gets away with
off
a
of them.
foul. Not sure how that wasn't a foul. How about you, Clark?
Yeah, I kind of actually agree with you.
A lot of contact through Sam Davidson there did Cody Royer, but Sterling will get the possession. Coach Schneider said he was a little concerned because he just didn't know what was going to be as Cody Oden picks up the foul off his miss. He just wasn't sure what he was going to face.
Well, he's facing a lot of trapping stuff. A lot of zone.
Yes. Which we've seen. So Cody Royer picks up his first foul.
I think a new guy's in there. Tyus guarding somebody else, 21.
And he'll step up and hit or shoot the three, I should say. That is Jaron Rios who made that. Rebound was to Rowdy Martin. So they're trying what they can to pull Tyus away from the basket.
Really brought somebody in to shoot.
And Cole Scott
It
dunks.
worked. That's a pretty sweet dunk.
It was a great dunk. And so Sterling sees a dunk for the first time this year, although they do, I should say Tyus does a whole lot of dunking. And that'll go out on Sterling as Tyus will throw it away, hitting the standard. Sterling a little discombobulated, would you agree, Clark?
Yeah, I would agree.
40 seconds left.
Mainly offensively. Just kind of, I don't know that we're trying too hard. That's not the right thing. Just trying to figure out what they're dealing with, kind of. Grab it.
That'll be a foul on Tyus as Scott draws that foul. That'll be Tyus' first with 19 seconds left. Zach Surface will check in. Scott will miss the first one. Tyus will take a seat. He'll make the second one, and the lead is at 2. One thing a press does with this kind of thing is speed you up, which is exactly what they want. Which
nice,
means we need to slow down just like that. Nice pass by Kaz Comley right at the end of the buzzer to Cody Royer for 2, and that ties it all up at 10.
Man, not what I expected.
Well, what did you expect?
I expected us to be ahead by a lot.
You always say that. Of course, you are the
That's what I expected.
Optimist. You are the optimist. Well, we learned.
How many points has that 3 got?
Well, I don't keep that. He's probably got 6, 7.
Who outscored?
I don't know. I was too busy messing with these sound problems.
These phantom things that don't even exist.
Yes. So a great first quarter. I believe the Trojans can feel like they actually won that quarter, much like we felt like Elkhart won the quarter the other night in the first quarter, as Sterling led 16-10, but there were 2 big dunks that Tyus Wilson had just in the last minute that created a separation of those 6 points.
All right. Now, where are we going to attack this zone at? You got to attack it on the baseline, don't you think?
You asked me what, Clark? I'm sorry. I was looking at roster here.
Oh, nice move, Cody.
With a nice take. Donovan Hopewell with the rebound. Tyus from 3. That'll be good. So Donovan Hopewell doing what he does.
He's doing a good job of doing it. He's been a bright spot in the first little bit here.
Now the key is to watch what they're doing on offense to spread us, to move Tyus out from to come to help and then kick out to three-point shooters as well.
Yeah, but they haven't made any threes.
Tyus avoids the foul there, the contact. Sam Davidson with the miss. Tyus with another 3. That is short. Hits the top of the backboard.
Push Donovan clear out of there.
Rebound Martin. As Cole Scott will come back into the game, as I don't have this young man on the roster as he knocks down a 3.
I'm guessing that's what he's in there for. He's in there to shoot it.
We don't have him on the roster, so we can't tell you who he is.
Well, maybe he's a transfer at the last second.
I don't think so. They look like they know him well as Zach Surface launches a 3, and he'll knock that down. So both teams heating up from distance. That'll be a turnover as Tyus will be fouled by Davidson.
That's really good foul.
It was a good foul. That's just the second team foul on the Trojans. Alvin Solis and Scott check back in.
I'm surprised they took that kid out after he made that one.
The 3-2 zone, and they're
chucking Tyus around in there again. It's the old beat-up Tyus off the defense.
We have seen that before.
We've seen it every week the last few games. He's going to stroke that long one.
Tyus from 25, in and out, no good. Donovan with another offensive rebound, finds Zach. Zach won't take the 3, goes over Scott for the bucket.
That was a nice one there.
That's a rare 2 from Zach.
That was a nice one by Zach.
Kaz Comley, freshman Gabe Riffle will check in at the next dead ball.
But who's Gabe coming for? That's going to be key. Look at the guy chucking him off.
Scott will get the acrobatic.
I'm pretty impressed.
Yeah, well, he's the most athletic player we've seen this year. Sterling coach is asking the official about the push-off on Donovan. Official shakes his head no.
There's a foul.
And then the touch foul on Solis will be called there.
What are you laughing at?
Well, the physicalness of the game and then that little touch foul. Of
course,
I know it's a hand check, right? That's what they're calling.
All right, now I'm predicting some baseline play here on Gabe's side. Yes, on Gabe's side. That's what I'm saying.
And there's what you said, and there it is. Now, where are they going to call the foul here?
They gave him the bucket.
Where are they going to call the foul on Gabe?
No. I don't think it was. Did you?
So a dunk by Tyus Wilson. That'll be a foul on a player
23
to be named later because the PA doesn't know it either as Tyus knocks that one down. And it's quickly a 6-point game. Hopewell with Gabe Riffle is now checking Scott, and I didn't see what happened to Rowdy Martin there, but
he tripped.
It did not look good on his
neck.
He
tripped, and then they got him for a travel.
Gotcha. I was watching Gabe Riffle guard Cole Scott. Kaz will get it across, and that is a backcourt. Yeah, that's a good call. Coach Schneider knows it. Kaz was across, but Zach was jumping from the front court. or the backcourt into the front court.
This little press of theirs is causing too many turnovers.
And we got to get the ball to the middle, Clark. 4:40 left, halfway through the first.
You can say what you want, but the fact is we shouldn't be turning it over against it.
Gabe will get a foul because he has his hands on him. Gabe Riffle, number 30, will pick up that foul. That's the 4th team foul, both teams with 4. Hopewell guarding the man and the mystery man.
Mr. Mystery.
Well, he came in and knocked down his only shot from 3, and Donovan goes for the steal, which is a rare thing, and he'll shoot that one short.
Well, it's a big possession, I think, of this quarter.
Tyus will get bumped by Cole Scott.
That was a good matchup right there for us.
In that 3-2 zone, they're vulnerable to the baseline drive.
Especially when Gabe's got the guy pinned clear on the opposite block, if anybody's watching.
It never hurts. Hopewell and Comley leave, 4:06 left.
There he is, pushing on Tyus.
Into the game is, I believe, Cody Oden. Tyus from 3. That's no good. If he'd have followed, he'd have had it. Rebound, Kyle Peterson. He traveled there, but no call. Does look a little like our offense, doesn't it? Lots of good motion. This is my kind of basketball, Clark. Good movement. That'll be a travel on Peterson as he slid the feet.
Well, I said it was a big possession, then we didn't score, but they didn't either, so.
Johnson has really turned it on the past month and a half as they've won 7 of their 8 games since January 21st.
I didn't know they were on such a hot streak.
Upset Syracuse on Monday, the 4th time they'd played him. They had lost 3 previous times. And
that's tough to have to play somebody 4 times in one season.
It's not unusual out here between the tournaments, 2 tournaments, and Tyus will get that one blocked. He's tried to shoot it left-handed. That was, no, the official overruled that one. Where they play a preseason tournament where they probably see each other, and then the league tournament where they might see each other. That's not uncommon in Substate.
Do you ever get to be friends with the other guys?
I
mean, you see them 4 times. You probably see them twice in football.
No.
6 times before track. You're best buddies by the time track gets here.
Don't think that was ever a problem. Maybe times have changed.
Well, with social media now.
The girls maybe with some of the boys, but Scott with the step through. He'll draw a 2nd foul on Gabe. Gabe's going to have to move off of him a little bit. That's the 15th foul.
This has been a bad stretch for us. We've had a chance to expand this lead to 10 and not done it.
The Trojans have to get credit for that.
Yeah, you can credit whatever. We haven't done it.
As Hopewell and Comley come back in for Riffle and Royer. That's a travel there, but of course, that's never called, is it, though?
That one, well, I don't think you're going to get called on that
never.
if you're wanting to travel there.
It's almost a 1-2-2, isn't it?
Yeah, they take their turns doing different things with it.
It's just causing enough trouble. If we get somebody to the high post, we'd fix that. Zach Surface with his 3rd 3.
How about that fix it right there?
Now you should be giving a shout out.
If we do that, well, let's see if somebody texts me.
I thought you were giving a shout out to his grandparents as Scott gets it on the baseline, reverse, no good. Tyus with the rebound. Scott nearly picks up his 2nd.
Well, I'd like to get a shout out to Zach's grandparents because I told your daughter I would.
They're out in Arizona. As Tyus misses that, Donovan won't turn it over, and
I don't know why Donovan won't shoot a layup. He certainly deserves to score.
I would agree with his at least his fourth
There we
offensive
go.
rebound.
There we go.
Tyus with another baseline dunk as he dribbles past Cole Scott for the third baseline jam, I believe. So a lot of dunks happening tonight, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a dunking year.
Like
I've never seen.
This time, that is an understatement.
I've said it lots of times. It's been so much fun because a dunk is a very energizing play.
So
all I've seen most time is touch the net most of my career. Here, let's grab the net and climb up to the rim.
So a nice
this kid is tough.
He is very athletic. That's a nice play.
Well, he makes shots. Most guys get there and can't make them.
Cole Scott with the answer of the two, and I would say he's probably the best offensive player we've seen all year. Would you agree with that?
No, I'm not going that far.
You wouldn't go that far?
I mean, we've seen a lot of basketball. He's the best guy we've seen tonight from Johnson for sure. Hey, Donovan decided to shoot.
Followed, and that might be a foul on Scott.
Nah, surely not.
Nope, it is not.
He wasn't even over there, was he?
That'll be on 21.
Hey, why didn't you jinx Donovan again with your free throw call here?
Jaron Rios, I'm not going to even watch Clark.
Yep.
Your fault that time. Solis will leave. That will bring in Azil Carrasco. Donovan no good. Scott with the rebound. 40 seconds left here in the...
What a tight end that guy would be. I think he traveled maybe.
I missed that one. I'm watching Donovan and
your dream is to watch that play over there.
It's beautiful. It's fun to watch. As Carrasco banks that one off. Tyus with the rebound. 18 seconds left. Coach Snyder does not tell them one. He will.
Maybe Kaz ought to take it in the lane again. He did good at half. Shoot, Zach.
Kaz playing the high post. He needs to get out of the lane. 3 seconds left. Tyus will shoot it over Scott, and that'll go down.
That was a nice way to end it.
That was a beautiful way to end it, and Sterling will lead 29-17 at halftime. Fun half of basketball, Clark.
Very fun half, and Johnson did pretty good.
They sure did.
I thought. And I don't think we played that great, but I think Johnson had a big part of that. They got us all out of sync.
No doubt
with their zone.
No doubt about that. Trying to understand what they're doing on offense also, and so Sterling will head to halftime, 20-17. Again, thank you all from Johnson that are watching in Stanton County, and those of you fans around the world that are watching.
Around the world?
Well, we do get people from around the world, Clark, that are watching. You can watch this on your Roku TV or
you want to interview?
Or your Boxcast TV. You want to interview Mr. Bressler?
Well,
was that what you were asking?
I will, and then I'll get it back to you with 4 minutes to go. Is that enough?
Okay, yep.
For you to get all your stats in?
Yep.
All right.
So I'll turn it over to Sterling High School principal Phil Bressler.
Hello, Mr. Bressler.
Hey, good evening. How are you, sir?
Pretty good.
Been doing a lot of music this week, haven't you?
It's been crazy with the junior high stuff, yeah.
Well, at least you get to do it.
Yeah, at least we get to do it.
You get to do it. They sounded good this morning. I don't know about your accompanist, your percussion accompanist this morning.
The percussion guy was a little rough. That was
a little rusty.
I threw Mr. Bressler on the go-go bells. That could be our second half thing.
Be our entertainment here at halftime.
Yeah.
They don't have
what
a
is an
band.
go-go bell?
Well, yeah.
That will be a good trivia question. All right, well, talk about what's going on and how this week's going to play out with all the basketball, ticket-wise and all that sort of stuff.
Well,
for anybody that doesn't know.
Right. If you want to get tickets, we've still got tickets available tomorrow night. And
okay. What about tonight? Did we sell ours?
No, we still had some people that didn't make it.
See, I think that's not right. I think they can't come.
Well, I think people decided that 5:30 is awful early and trying to get off work and get here. And I think some people actually thought this would be a little bit of a blowout, playing the 7 seed, and they give us all we wanted there for about a quarter and a few minutes.
One kid's good.
That big kid's he's got some nice post moves.
Well, he doesn't miss. I don't think he's missed a shot in the paint, has he?
Yeah, I don't think so. He's impressive.
No, he's finishes.
He
great.
missed one there. I think Tyus altered it. I don't know if he's blocked it, but he's a nice player.
Yeah, he's doing good. Well, What else we got going on in school you want to talk about?
Well, I got spring break coming up here week after next, so
Okay.
I think that's been kind of a marker for us all year long. If we could get to that point, still be in school, and things are looking really good on that front. You know, we started this morning for the first time since October. We have 0 students and 0 staff quarantine.
That's crazy.
So everybody's in school that should be in school.
That's good.
So that's nice to have.
Let's talk about who predicted we would make it a full school year with kids in the building.
Yeah, I think I was.
Who predicted that?
Yeah, I think I was the lone principal at the league meeting in August that said, "Hey guys," because they adjusted our volleyball schedule so that our kids could get as many games in before they shut us down. And I told them, I said, "I think you guys are being too pessimistic." I said, "We're going to go to May with this thing," and well, here we are. Things are looking good right now.
You're looking like you were a genius.
Yeah, we'll see. So
I haven't had a chance to describe this place. I said it was pretty nice out here. Describe this facility. I mean, we're in Spearville, Kansas. Nothing against that, but I wasn't expecting this. Were you?
No.
Were you expecting this? Tell the home fans what this looks like in here.
So this looks like my first experience with a top-load gym. I was at campus. We played Goddard, and Goddard built a brand-new facility. And one of the things they did is they put a track around the top of the bleachers.
Yeah, I was running some laps
wall.
here. There's nobody in here.
Yeah.
And then once Brian got the table, I just started running.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it's for.
Yeah.
Goddard's got people that come in from the community all the time and walk on theirs.
Yeah, I would be, if I lived in this community, I'd probably be, under 200 for sure.
Well, they got 15 rows of bleachers on each side, and then this mezzanine all the way around the whole thing, which, well, I'll tell you what, it sure makes it nice. And then they've got their cafeteria over there, probably over, I'm guessing that's a weight room down there or a lobby.
No,
or
that's
a
another cafeteria.
Was that
There's
cafeteria?
a fancier one down there with wooden tables and plastic things.
That's probably where they have board meetings.
No, it's where they eat.
That's where the choir department eats.
That's definitely not where the choir department eats. Let's see where the servant headquarters are. That's where I'll be. Well, this place nice.
This is definitely a place that was built to host Substate basketball.
Yeah,
it really was.
Yeah, it's perfect.
And it's fairly loud considering the fact that we probably only have 15% maybe a capacity.
Now, who limited it? The Acacia or the county?
Well, I don't know what they're doing out here. Acacia said we could do 25% or 50% capacity depending on county restrictions.
So what's the restrictions out here?
We have 250 tickets.
Okay.
The other team has 250 tickets.
That's quite a few, I think.
And that's a lot.
How many did we not use tonight,
I'd say at least half of them. I mean, I don't think we have 125 here.
So we got to get people out here tomorrow for the girls' game. If there's plenty of seats, why not come?
I think you need to come out. I think our girls are going to play well tomorrow night. I think, Saturday, certainly if this score holds up and our girls play well tomorrow night, 2 o'clock and 5 o'clock on Saturday, we ought to pack this place.
You might not, if we only have 250 seats, you're not going to pack it, but you could fill our site a lot better than tonight.
250, I think you'd have a hard time maintaining 6 foot all the way around you.
Yeah, we got all this top space you can stand over.
Yep.
All right, I told Rick for 4 minutes. He always gets mad because I go over his stuff and he can't get all his information in. Thanks for talking to us.
Pleasure visiting. Glad you guys do this. I know I speak for a lot of people when we're incredibly appreciative as a community that, if you can't make it to the game, this opportunity is available to watch and follow our kids along. And so
that's all, Brian.
Appreciate all you tuning in. And, Brian, we appreciate all you do for our kids and our school and our community. Thank you, guys.
All right, thanks for hanging in. All right, Brian, there you go.
Thanks to Mr. Bressler there for doing the interview with Shark. Trying to get some stats for you here from Andrew Shuren, but not really having any luck at the moment. Sterling tied 10-10 at the end of the first quarter, and Sterling would put on a nice run in the second quarter. Number of threes. Stanton County was 7 of 20, 35% from the floor, just 1 of 9 from 3, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Sterling was 11 of 26 for 42%, and 6 of 15 from three-point line, which don't usually shoot that many threes, but Sterling took advantage tonight. Just 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Stanton County would turn it over 6 times, Sterling 4. And rebounds, Sterling would lead by 3, 15-12. I'm going to bring in the Shark here because I've got to show him something here while we have a chance. I got to interrupt his popcorn eating. You already heard his comments that they've made great popcorn. I'm afraid the bag may disintegrate. You think that bag may disintegrate before you eat it all?
What are you showing me?
I got to show you something. You're famous, man.
Yeah, I am famous in my own mind.
You made,
Can they see this thing you're putting on there?
Well, I wouldn't show it I wouldn't tell you if I didn't. Look what was in the Sterling Bulletin today.
Are you serious?
The Shark in all of his glory.
That's in our paper, huh?
That's you're famous.
That little poster is what's famous.
Yes, the poster is the voices of the Black
You need
Bears,
to blow that poster up about 20 by 20 and put that baby over this railing.
And I knew you
that
would.
That one's really how it really is.
I knew you would appreciate that. So you are famous. 1:14 left. I'll let you go back to eating your popcorn here. And
Did you get all your stats in?
Yeah, we got them all in, and you're ready to go back and eat.
I don't know why I had to give you 4 minutes then.
Well, because I had to cater to you. He's going to go back to eating his popcorn, and we'll get back to basketball as we're now under 1 minute left in the halftime as we're ready for the second half. Nobody really in foul trouble for either team, I should say. Really not. Cole Scott with 2. Donovan Hopewell with a foul, Tyus Wilson with a foul, and Cody Oden with a foul. Gabe Riffle with 2, so 2 with 2. Jaron Rios with a foul, as well as Blaze Batterton is who number 23 is. He is listed in the program as 22, so now we do have the masked man. And Stanton County will turn it over immediately.
I keep forgetting that mask when I'm eating my popcorn.
Yeah, you're too many distractions for you for the Shark. Now Johnson in a 2-2-1 press. Sterling handles it.
I wouldn't say we ever figured out the other one.
No, I would totally agree. We never really got the ball to the middle like was necessary.
But I'm telling you, if guys will start making shots, he's just going to blow them out by shooting threes if they stay in what they were in. He was just missing some early.
They've moved into more of a 2-3 zone as Tyus shoots
like that
a
one.
Deep one.
Once he gets that going, he'll make 5 in a row, It'll be over.
So both teams come up empty on their first trips.
Here's the key to every one of our games. They're on a schedule to score under 40.
With a wonderful floater there.
That's what you got to do right there. Float it.
Rowdy Martin. I think Tyus is probably a little too deep to get to it. Moved to more of a 2-3 zone, would you agree, Clark, as Cody Oden finds the middle, and that's where it's going to be, but poor Cody can't get one to go.
He made a ton of those the other night, like 5 or 6 in a row.
Aiden Waldron with the rebound.
I lived off of Walden Street in Hutch. That's all that ever goes through my mind every time you say that name.
Cody Royer with the foul. That'll be his first, I believe, first team foul. Sterling, 6:29 left here in the third quarter. Davidson gets past Zach Surface, only to be met by Tyus Wilson.
We must have a rule not to go on a fast break because that would have been a one you might want to go on.
Well, Coach Schneider he said he just will turn it over. He's afraid.
Well, I know, but I'm surprised he does. We got a hard and fast rule that when Tyus swats at the half court, go get a layup. Nice job by Cody.
So Cody takes it in, tries to draw the foul against Scott. There is no foul, and shouldn't have been. As Scott drives down the lane, throws up a wild layup, altered by Tyus.
That's the first wild-looking thing he shot.
Yeah.
He's had some wild looks, but they've all gone in. I mean, he's been double pumped and stuff. Shoot it.
Tyus from 3.
There we
He'll
go.
knock that down. 32-19. So it looks like they've adjusted more to a 2-3. As Kyle Peterson has it swatted, and then Aiden Waldron will lose it out of bounds. Sterling will take possession. Into the game for Peterson is
number 4,
Ezeal Carrasco. It's 2-2-1 press. They're actually trying to trap out of it, really.
Zach smart enough to got to go into it. All right, we got to score off this. Nope, we can't make a layup. Did everything right, but put it in.
We're seeing a little bit of altered shot mentality.
Yeah, maybe. I think sometimes you make shots and you get in the groove, and sometimes you miss one and you're out of a groove. The thing is, if Tyus gets in a groove, it's going to be over, Rover, because they're not even guarding him out there.
Carrasco decides better of it. Davidson saves it on the sideline.
Well, you got to give their crowd credit. Oh, that's our crowd. Give our crowd credit.
Carrasco steps up the 3, no good.
Good fight, Zach. Stuck his nose right in there, didn't he?
And Zach will draw the foul.
You want me to give a shout out to his grandparents again since he
Why
did that?
not? We've kind of missed
There's
him.
another shout out for Zach's grandparents out in Arizona as he just stuck his nose into that play.
He does that in football, you know. Rowdy Martin with his first foul.
He's always in harm's way in football.
32-20, 4:17 left. Coach Cox will take a timeout.
Coach Cox, pretty nice guy. I talked to him coming off the bus.
Yeah, he did seem very kind.
Yeah, he seemed like a good guy.
I'd emailed him yesterday or last night, but
did he email you back?
No, he probably did never get it.
That could be.
Of course, he's probably busy and has no time.
It depends what he's teaching.
For the shenanigans that.
I wonder what he teaches. Maybe somebody will text me in.
I know what he teaches, but I can't remember. I mean, I read it, now I can't
it ain't
remember.
Art.
I don't want to say it. Well, you are telling me it's not hard.
I said it's not art.
Oh, it's not art. I thought you said it's not hard.
No, teaching's hard.
No, to figure out what he taught.
Well, you can go on the website and see what he teaches.
I know. I'm telling you, I thought I knew what it was, and I don't want to say it.
You do know and you don't want to say it, or you can't remember?
I can't remember.
There, that's bottom line.
Boy, I apologize.
Maybe somebody from Johnson will text me in what.
You don't want them to text you.
Why not?
They probably might tell you what they think.
Yeah, that's true.
Of the shark. So welcome to the stupidity as we start after that timeout. 4:15 left, 32-20. Just need to get somebody in the middle, but
he does. That's not how we attack this thing.
No,
we attack it baseline, sideline baseline.
And there it is. That'll be a foul on Waldron.
I mean, we always have a guy in the middle on that press break, but we don't ever use it. You ever notice that?
No.
Very seldom does it go to that guy. Like, probably most coaches will put Tyus in the middle of the press break. All right, now, I'm starting to talk about what I said earlier. If they're just going to let him shoot it.
You did say it. And with him being 6'7" at least, he shoots over everybody.
Well, they're not guarding it.
Nice rebound by Tyus as Davidson misses the layup. Sterling will be content to walk the ball up the floor. 19 points in 2.5 quarters now, Clark. As Kaz Comley will go baseline. Ball fakes.
That's a better deal there, wasn't it?
Now they Trying to trap out of this 1-2-2 still. Tyus just off the baseline or off the sideline. Can't get it to go.
Wiped
Bodies
out.
all over.
3 of our guys got wiped out by each other. There's Zach down in the middle of the floor getting smashed by 3.
And he did get smashed. As Donovan Hopewell comes up with a rebound, he'll be fouled. It'll be the 3rd team foul. Are they calling a foul? Yes, they did. Finally, I didn't see.
Can you get a stepping on a guy foul in basketball?
Alvin
Tweet.
Solis.
You stepped on him.
Well, you could. Donovan's got to shoot the ball. He gave up a good shot to turn it over to a bad shot with Scott Garden, Gabe Riffle.
That was not a bad shot. Only problem is the guy was guarding Gabe.
Donovan shoots it, he scores.
I would agree. I mean, we're in agreement.
Johnson will turn it over. It's really almost a 2-2-1 high.
Good pass, Cass. There he shot one.
Kaz will take the charge.
That was crazy there.
It was. Eraser with the charge. I told him today he needed to get one. He hasn't had one in a while. That's the 10th charge.
You don't
this
really
year.
think you're going to get one at the 3-point line on out on the baseline.
That'll be the 10th charge taken by Kaz. Those are his numbers.
Yeah, that's not official stats.
No, that is not official. That's the Kaz Comley stats. Cody will break the trap and find Tyus. Donovan working hard on the baseline, but Scott's really not concerned about him because he knows he's never going to shoot it. Tyus from just on the line will knock that down. And Coach Schneider will take a 30-second timeout as Sterling has blown this open to 19. Shark is speechless.
No. I got plenty to say. I'm just keeping my mouth shut.
Now, do you remember, I told the people at the beginning what we called it, what the Spearville people call this. Do you remember what they call this building, this gym? It's a beautiful facility.
Yeah, Whirlwind. The Whirlwind Palace.
Windmill.
Oh, Windmill Palace.
Windmill Palace.
Everything's got a windmill as you drive downtown. Windmill Cafe.
Windmill Cafe.
And you can maybe see one of the major industries around here. It might be windmills.
Could be.
I like the black one right there in the back of my yard.
I know.
I don't care if I have a humming noise going by I can sleep peacefully to the
Yeah, and especially after you might get your gas bill here.
Yeah, I'm afraid of that.
146 left.
Hey, we got somebody. Waits, head boys basketball, head track coach. Fantastic person, I told it.
I know.
I can read people right away.
It wasn't hard to read him. He's just very kind.
Thanks for texting us in. I better not say her name because I don't know if I have permission, but P.N. Waits, head boys basketball, head track.
Well, I thought he was physical education, but
Well, he looks good. I mean, his body's a little different than mine. Of course, he's got more height.
You think that stretching you out might help?
What is he, 6'2" over there?
Easily 6'2".
Okay, well, that's why he looks better.
Cole Scott he got charged with a foul. We had him for 2 in the first half, but that's not the case. He just got his second.
There goes Kaz.
The masked man is Blaze. I got to get my reading glasses on here.
23.
We think that 23 is Blaze Batterton, but I don't know that for a fact as Kaz Comley will pick up the foul.
Hey, Mr. Memory, how many points did they have at half?
They had 17 points.
You see what they got right now?
I do, with 1 minute left, 2.
That's the difference. It's not all of our scoring that's the difference.
Jaron Rios, the junior, will step to the free throw line as he picked up Cody Royer picked up the foul, his second. It'll be the second team foul on Sterling. as Rios misses that one. Kaz will step in early, but that won't matter. Sterling at 20 now, under 1 minute.
Who's the next game?
Ellenwood and Medicine Lodge follow.
I'd kind of like to see that. Don't you want to stay for that?
No, we have to pay for that one.
They're going to kick us out of here as broadcasters with this official Brad's thing?
They're kicking everybody out here. Hopefully they won't kick us out on Saturday should the girls make it. If the
yes, you've got to take everything off your table.
If the Black Bears
tear it down.
Should the Black Bears hold the lead, I should say.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about it right now. What are you?
No.
No? Are you still nervous? You think these parents are still nervous up 20?
Yes. You were a parent.
I don't think
still are.
I don't think yeah, that's a bad thing at parenting. You think you're going to Cat! Well, look at Kaz go. You think you'll get them raised, and then that's not what happens. You're still thinking of them all the time. You know what I'm saying? They consume you.
Gabe Ripple with a nice play with a steal as 12 seconds come up here. Kaz Comley, there's no doubt he's shooting this.
I'm surprised he missed it.
He'll get 2 and 1.
I'm surprised he missed it. He's feeling pretty good from those runners down the lane.
Kaz finding the
You know what I mean
spot.
about parenting? You think, well, they're get them out of high school, you can kind of chill, but no. You just think about them all the time, even when they're in college and off doing other stuff.
I don't think that probably ever ends.
That's what I'm saying.
Why
don't they tell us about that before we have them?
Your mom could have told you. Your mom's watching at home right now, worrying about you right now.
Worrying about what I'm going to say next,
as
probably.
she watches her grandson, Kaz Comley. This is Clark's nephew, as Kaz is having really his greatest output of the year.
He is not.
Yeah.
He surely scored more than 4.
Well, he's got 6.
Okay. That's his high?
It's probably close.
They scored 3 points that quarter.
I was looking at Sterling's stats today. I thought I brought them. They've never lost a quarter yet this year. You know, sometimes after half you'll have a third quarter may be bad.
Yeah.
They haven't had that this year. And they've had some really quality wins against Valley Center in the Kingman Eagle Classic, where it was the biggest team we've seen all year. And
they were very big.
Sterling win that. They're 15 and 5 this year.
Did you
5A.
get Tori jumping there?
No. Well, maybe. I don't know.
Man, that was one of her better ones. She had some real speed to it.
We actually have cheerleaders on the road this year, which is really cool.
No, tonight. They haven't been on the road this year.
No, that's what I mean. The first time.
Well, you said this year. This year's over. This is their first road game.
I meant this school year.
You mean football too, you mean?
Yeah, they haven't been on the road all year.
Okay, I understand what you're saying.
Pretty good crowd from Sterling here, really.
Yeah, it just took a while to get here. But it filled up pretty nice. But you didn't miss the interview, but we had half our seats not taken from school.
That makes sense.
So we got a lot for tomorrow. People got to go in the office and get them.
Well, it is a 5:30 game on a Thursday. That's just.
So what is your thing?
I'm saying
just
a lot of people
take
don't
off work and come to the game.
A lot of people don't have that luxury like you and I can do.
Like what? Who doesn't have that luxury?
We're not going to argue about this now.
Okay, on the way home.
Yes, on the way home. Zach with the baseball pass to Kaz. Kaz feeling it no good.
No, Kaz hesitated.
He did.
He didn't feel it. He should have just caught it and shot it.
Cole Scott will pick up a foul as he fouled Gabe Riffle fighting for position. And Coach Cox will take a timeout.
What year is that number 3? Is he senior?
He is a senior.
Wonder what, hey, that person that talked to me about Coach Cox, text me in what his athletic plans are in the future. It'd be nice to know what he's thinking about.
We will see his sister tomorrow night.
Okay, she good athlete too?
I don't know that. I've watched him on film a little bit, but I do know she's on the team.
Hey, you're getting they're sending texts from your students about how they scared you today in class. And I saw the video, and I agree. I want to bring that up. That was very funny.
Students.
No, that was hilarious.
They should.
Your face was more than I thought it would be in a situation like that.
They should know that paybacks are coming.
Yeah, they should know that. You don't want to get into a prank game with Mr. Richter.
No, you have no idea when it's going to happen either.
No, and it's well thought out.
And the fact that my daughter was in the same class and let it happen, which is no surprise at all.
No, that is not one bit of a surprise. That was
it. Probably her idea.
And I guarantee it wasn't her idea, but she didn't stop it.
Gabe will knock down both. In for Sterling is Donovan Hopewell. He'll check in for Tyus. Tyus will take a seat for a while.
If we can maintain the lead, I think if me, I'd just Tyus would just be sitting the rest of the time. Yep, that's me. I'm always a little cautious.
Well, it's 7.5 minutes left.
I know, but we're ahead by what, 15, 16?
How about
26?
26. That'd be one thing if we got to the 30-point mark. As Martin misses.
There's a good point. Then the clock would run regardless, right?
Right.
I think it's 35 in the playoffs because they didn't run at 30 the other night.
Okay, I did not realize that. I thought they ran it on Monday night against Elkhart. Of course.
What are we doing?
We're passing the ball.
It's like we're moving the ball or something.
Zach dribbles in, wild, no good, falls on the floor. Rebound by Waldron.
Oh, now the students are coming in at a huge pace on my phone about how great the scare was. I wish I could have been there.
It was after a mask break, and I entered my room.
I wish I could have been there. Next time you guys are going to scare him, call me down so I can watch it.
Oh, the ball just won't go in as Martin can't get it to go. He's got a great first name that you would love, and I can't believe you haven't paid attention yet. Rowdy Martin is his name.
I heard it, and I don't know these people from Johnson.
You don't want to offend them?
I didn't want to offend anybody. If it would have been our kids, I would have been all over it.
It's a great name, as Zach Surface will turn it over into the game for the first time as Alec Meyer.
Ask Mr. R what we did to his Jayhawk in winning. You know anything about that? This must be a lot of pranks are coming back to all the students, past students.
That past student is a long time.
You can't even remember what it was?
I can't even remember it. And to be honest, I forgot about the one that happened today until you reminded me.
I didn't. Some kid texted me in. I didn't remind you about it. There you go, Cody.
Cody with a nice block by Scott.
I wish Cody'd get one to go.
He needs one to go.
For tomorrow. I mean, the next time we play, you know what I'm saying?
That'll be 3 seconds. I believe that was on Cody as he was on the floor.
He was unstoppable. Was it in the last game or the one before?
It was last game.
Yeah, he was unstoppable.
Well, they didn't have
6'6" kid.
That Scott knocks Gabe Riffle down. No call, and not that there should have been a call. There they got it to the middle. Kaz goes baseline, finds Donovan, knocked out of bounds by Alec Meyer, a 6'1" senior, seeing his first action. 5:17 left. There, he got it to go, and you didn't even see it.
Missed it, sorry.
Cody gets on the board for the first time tonight. That'll be a 30-second timeout as Cody Royal will check back in. Coach Schneider content to leave Tyus on the bench right now.
I would be too.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think it's a good move.
Now, this is an abnormal game. I feel like we're at a football game as we're having to stand the whole time.
It's good for my figure.
Your figure is seeping into the floor right now.
Yeah, it's kind of. Well, this floor has got some flex to it. It's made for running.
Yeah, running. And can I tell what your attire was going to be?
That's not going to embarrass me, but I didn't want to embarrass you, so I didn't wear it.
Well,
You try to be all professional when you show up at these things.
Yeah, with your Nike cotton sweatpants. As Gabe Riffle will foul Alec Meyer. That'll be the 4th team foul on Sterling.
Gabe is starting to mount up the fouls. He's got 3.
He had 2 in the first half.
Yeah.
That's just the 3rd team foul on Sterling as Meyer is wide open.
Oh, I feel bad for that kid.
Yep, and he couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, I agree with you. I wouldn't be happy either.
They'll get to keep the ball, though. 4:59 left. Meyer will get that one, and he'll get fouled by Cody Oden. Now
Would this be considered Western Kansas and Spearville, or are we not far enough west? How far you got to go until you're in Western?
Johnson and Syracuse,
That's what I wondered.
Almost Western Kansas.
Did you consider this Western Kansas?
No.
No?
This would be nearly Central Kansas.
Central Kansas for you from Syracuse?
Meyer knocks it down to get his first points on the evening. Now they're in of course, they're no different than they've been, the 1-2-2 trap out of there.
I'm glad that guy's not Irving. His name is not Irving.
Irving?
Mm-hmm. Irving Meyer, your whole life long.
No, I'm watching the game here. Is Cole Scott, that surely isn't his 5th.
He's going to the bench. 4th.
That's just his 4th, yeah.
I think he thought it was his 5th.
Yeah, he did. That was a frustration foul there as he was trying to trap the Caz.
Well, that's pretty tough capping that big old dude.
Caz, of course, is Clark's nephew. Some say his mini-me.
That's what a lot of people say. He looks more like me than the rest of them, for sure.
Caz knocks them both down. Sterling up by 29. Sterling will send in
the Clowns. What show was that out of? You're not ever going to get that one.
Mahogany.
Isn't it rich? Send me a pair.
Can't tell. Clark is the world famous choir teacher.
Yep. Look out for text me back. She doesn't think he's signed anywhere.
End of the game is Caden Webb along with Carson Scheimer and Trevor Oakes. Staying on the floor will be...
I'd recruit that kid to play tight end. Recruit him to Sterling College to play tight end.
Well,
that number 3.
Maybe he wants to play basketball.
Well, he's great at that, but what a tight end he'd be. I bet he's got great hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about that. Trevor Oakes.
Trevor.
He'll get it blocked by Meyer. Waldron trying to find it, and Davidson, he finally gets one to go.
He needed that earlier in the game.
Yeah. Trevor Oakes with the miss, Scott with the rebound. Rowdy Martin is a senior, as is Cole Scott, as is Aiden Waldron, as is Alec Meyer. So
a lot of seniors.
Yeah.
Well, this will be sad. It's one of the worst things ever in life, really, when the season's over and you're a senior. I mean, it doesn't last forever. No. Depends on how much you've invested in it, but
true. That's really the
within a few days you're back to goofing around like normal.
It's life, isn't it? Gabe with the elbow jumper misses. Gets his own rebound though. Scheimer will retrieve it from Trevor
He was
Oaks.
going to jack it up there, but really nice ball movement there.
Cody Royer with the miss. Rowdy Martin with the rebound. He'll take it all the way. I thought he was, and Caden Webb will steal it.
Nice steal there by Caden.
It was.
What a great dude. He's becoming quite a singer too. I got to tell you
That's
that.
what you
I'm
keep
sure.
telling me.
I'm sure he wants me to announce that over there, but he's fantastic.
Caden goes with the left
Ooh,
hand.
nice
Can't
left.
get it to go. And Coach Cox will take a timeout as he will
let the
sub
seniors
in.
have their applause from their
Well,
fans.
he's going to bring in a couple more.
He just brought in 5, dude.
As Blaze Batterton will also, well, he's got a senior. They're coming here. Roger Martinez, a senior. And Kyle Peterson is also a senior, so they are really senior-dominated team. Saturday, we will have the call.
I'd like to give a shout out there to Hattie Boken. I see her down there being a cheerleader.
Yes.
She's smart.
She set it from the right. Of course she is.
So she did a lot of computer work for me this week and just was great at it.
Well, she is smart, but the fact that you think anybody's a genius that can, because he can't type an email address.
The thing is, I gave her like a multi-step thing. I said, you've got to write this down or you're not going to know what you're doing. She says, I got it.
You know, you're always amazed by people that do that.
And then I
But
said,
everybody
no,
can do it.
you're not going to do it till that's the beginning of the day. She's going to do it last hour. I said, you've got to write it down. She says, I got it. She had it, and she had it.
She did.
She had my stuff done and Miss Giles' stuff done by the end of the day. It was
For a
amazing.
music contest that they have
amazing.
coming up next week.
No, it's now.
Now,
It's due to Saturday at midnight.
Blaze Batterton with the miss into the game is also Samuel Cammey, the 6'3" junior.
Are you going to sing Let's Go Down in a Blaze of Glory?
You're way over my head here now.
Did you get that musical?
I thought it was the theme from Mahogany. That'll be a foul on Blaze Batterton, I believe. That's who we're saying it is. Caden Webb knocks down a free throw.
Well, they made that 3 a little while ago. Before then, they had 17 at half, and we're holding them under 10 points in this half. That's the key to the ball game.
Sterling, it was tied 10-10 at the quarter, and then at half it was
pretty exciting at that point.
It was.
Number 3 was Cole. Is that his last name,
that's
Cole?
his last name. Trading buckets.
Flat out dominating us. Not dominating. We had 10, but he was winning the quarter. Go ahead. Sorry.
Caden Webb gets the rebound at halftime. Sterling led 29-17, and then 44-20 at the end of the third. And both coaches have elected to sub out the rest of this quarter with a little over 4 minutes left. This is the most substantial time these guys have seen as Cody Royer makes a 3. Sterling up by 30 with now at a minute left.
What seed are we? 2?
Sterling is the 2 seed.
2 seed. And we play the winner of Ellenwood and
Medicine Lodge.
Medicine Lodge. And that's
Nice
Mrs.
basket
Anthony's. Let's see. No. How do I say it? It's Mrs. Dowell's son-in-law is the head coach over there.
Exactly.
Which is also Mrs. Anthony's sister's son.
That's right. Man, this is getting
There's
confusing.
just a lot of. I want you all to give me a recap on that right there.
Yeah, you couldn't do that again if you tried. That'll go out on Sterling as it is a running clock.
I guess I was wrong about that. I think our clock operators were not on it the other night. No, we had.
And that will do it. Unless there's a foul here. That's Blaze Batterton. So we're not sure who 23 is, but maybe he is Roger Martinez. And apologize to him and his family for not knowing. Sterling will win. Really great effort.
Well, the
the
Johnson
Trojans.
kids were nice, shaking our hands right there.
Yeah. Well, they're Southwest Kansas kids.
Oh, don't even give me.
That's what we expect.
That's how you live out here,
That's
huh?
right.
By the creed of what? Southwest.
The hand wave.
You say a 2 o'clock tip? Man, will I even be able to get out here after getting out of bed at that time?
Yes, you can take it. Yeah, just take it. Talking to my cameraman here. Sterling will play at 2 o'clock Saturday. A unique thing here is that the boys will play before the girls.
Why is that?
I believe games start on Monday and the girls on Tuesday, so I guess a couple of hours.
Give them a couple more hours of recovery time?
Yeah. Playing Johnson and Sterling. Thank you, Miss Wendy Comley, for running my scoreboard. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
We'll be on about 5:15 tomorrow, and
we won't have to leave. We won't have to leave as early since you already know the internet works.
True, that
this
is.
This is going to be a miracle if our cables don't get broken.
Yes,
there's
or
400.
breaks.
Well, actually, about 50 Sterling people walking right over them. Yeah, they made it though.
We survived. There's 77 minutes. I don't know that Ellenwood is streaming this. My guess is yes. So if you want to watch the Ellenwood Medicine Lodge game, just search Ellenwood Eagles on YouTube, I believe, and you can watch their stream. We will stream on Saturday, regardless if Medicine Lodge, if Ellenwood wins or loses, we'll stream that Saturday. And we'll plan to definitely be here tomorrow night as we face the same Johnson Trojans, Stanton County Trojans.
Hey, people are actually waving at our camera to the people back at home. And I see my baby, and I see my grandma, and all that sort of stuff, like Romper Roomer. We should do a Romper Room at the end of the show. I could be Miss Marty.
You and my wife are about the only ones that know about Romper Room.
That's a lie. The whole fan base knows about Miss Romper Room.
There isn't one fan base under 50 that knows. Well, Sterling was tied 10-10 at the quarter. 29-17 they were up at the half. 44-20. And I'll give you a little. Hopefully, I can give you some stats here that if Andrew remembered to do it for me, but I can't promise you. He did. So if you want to stick around for just a moment here, we'll give you some overall stats. Thank you, Mr. Andrew, for that. Appreciate that.
You want me to get Schneider up here?
If you want.
How many people are still on there?
Quite a few. A lot.
You guys go down and see if Schneider. There he's coming.
So Sterling will finish the evening 42% from the field.
They're all going to be up.
42% from the field. Johnson 35%, but just 11% from the 3-point line. Sterling shot 40% from 3. I'm turning.
If you guys hang on, Coach Schneider's gonna be back here, but he had to go in the locker room for a while. So if you want to hear whatever words he's got, he'll be back in a little bit. Sorry about that. I just want to tell him not to turn it off if they want to hear it.
Depending on how many times or how much he has to say. Stanton County would get 3 points from Sam Davidson. Cole Scott with 12. Kyle Peterson with 6. Alec Meyer with 1. Jaron Rios with 1. And we're going to say that is Roger Martinez, who was wearing, we assume he was wearing 23 tonight. He came in and hit a big 3.
He busted that 3 right off the bench.
The very first one.
Straight in.
Zach Surface finished 5 assists, Clark.
He had a pretty good game,
That's
really.
a pretty good game. 11 points. Donovan Hopewell, he finished with 3 assists and
Right.
11 rebounds.
You've
Clark.
got to, yeah, that's his stat.
6
and the thing
offensive.
Is, I really think he's, well, of course, Tyus, but after you get up to that, I think he's a difference maker.
He was.
He always, he just stops their scorers.
And he's creating possessions on the offensive end on those rebounds.
Yeah.
Tyus would finish with 23 and
You
just
need
5 rebounds, though, which is not a bad sign for us that we're getting rebounds from a little bit of everybody, which we saw the other night against Elkhart. Cody Oden, he finished with 4. 5 assists, though, Cody did, which is a really great number. And here's Coach Snyder. We'll turn it over to him and let Coach Snyder yell at Clark for just a minute.
Well, pretty nice gym out here.
Yeah.
How'd it feel down?
My goodness, this thing's all crooked.
Well, that's because Richter got it all wound up. I
Yeah,
had it all nice
There
and
we
neat.
go. There we go. Yeah, it's a real nice gym. Real nice facilities.
Beautiful. What's the locker room down there?
Very, very nice.
Very nice. You got your own individual lockers and stuff?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Well, let's talk about this game a little bit. Thoughts? First off, let's talk about this bear pin you have on your lapel.
Faith
Where
gave
did
me
you
that
get
for
that?
my birthday.
That is, I wish.
Yep.
Can we get a picture of this and send this out for
Pretty nice.
for the fan base next time, Richter?
Yep, it's pretty nice.
Because I bet we could sell a whole bunch of these things.
Now, back to the game. I thought they came out with a ton of energy, and, they played some nice basketball. Did their stuff, executed it pretty well. I thought – no. I thought we knew what they were going to do for the most part on film, obviously. But, I mean, they were intense, and they came out, and they had a lot of energy, and they hit some shots early. And,
Number 3 was unbelievable.
He's a nice player, good athlete. He just came out and played hard. I thought Donnie did an excellent job on him, denying him the ball. He was kind of frustrated not getting it. He's used to getting the ball a lot, and I felt like tonight necessarily wasn't a matter of him missing shots. I just felt like we did not let him get the ball.
He made every shot he shot.
Yeah, we did not let him get
First
the ball,
part
and
of the
that's
game.
what we wanted to do, and I thought Donnie did a good job, and Gabe did too when he was in there guarding him. And I think that was the key. I think that they had guys that aren't used to taking a lot of volume shots, taking some volume shots, and the guys that they used to have shooting a lot didn't necessarily, and that was kind of the answer to, I thought, what we needed to do, and our guys executed.
Turned out okay. The press made you turn it over a little bit. Were you disappointed in that?
I wasn't super disappointed because we didn't turn it over live ball. Like, we didn't turn it over and lead them to layups. We got a couple travels or we got a backcourt, but those are dead ball, and we can play our half-court defense. So, yeah, they stink. Obviously, we don't want to have them. But that team, especially against Syracuse and late in the season when they were winning games, they were getting baskets off of live ball turnovers in their press, shooting layups, or at least attacking the rim and getting fouled. I thought we limited that quite a bit tonight.
Yeah, after halftime they only scored like 7 total points.
I thought the second quarter, or I thought the third quarter was
they
just
scored.
huge.
I think they scored like 3 or something.
Well, didn't they score like right at the beginning of it, and then all of a sudden they didn't score for like the next 6 minutes?
I can't tell you how at all.
And I think it's because we locked down on defense, and we made the guys that we wanted to shoot the ball, we made them shoot it a little bit more. And we were focused tonight. I thought we had a good loose bus ride over. Guys were confident, and this team especially is very businesslike. They're not businesslike in the sense that they're tight and stuffy, wearing a suit like us, but they ride the bus. They know what we need to do, but they still have a good time with each other.
Mm-hmm.
And
every team's different.
Yeah, and they got out.
That's one of your strengths. You just kind of let them be what they are.
I try to because that was one thing that I can't remember. Probably Mr. Richter gave to me something that said,
"Was it in a
let
book?
a kid be a person. Let a kid be himself. Have his personality. If it's detrimental to the team, talk to him. But other than that, let him be it. Let him be them."
Yeah.
So
that's
kind of what I like to do.
All right, you got any questions you want to ask? Am I on the TV?
Hey, we're on the video.
Well, let's get a photo.
Oh, nice job, Mr. Richter.
And I see. All right, what else you want to talk about?
I don't know. I saw Mr. Patterson in Gambino's today. That's why he said that about not letting or about letting me talk.
Because you were bagging on me to him.
Oh shoot, that's good.
Okay, well, I'm glad I wore my 3BN shirt if I was going to be on the TV. I wish he'd let me know these things before I dress up a little more.
Well, you still are kind of a little Bob Huggins.
Yeah.
Used to you wear your travel gear every time.
Yeah.
But, hey, you're comfortable. I let you be your own personality, too.
You did.
You know?
You did. I tried to conform.
But why doesn't Mr. Richter ever want to get on camera?
He's not as good looking as me, I think.
That's true. That's true.
He just wants to make fun and mock me, but with all his dumb pictures of me.
All right, we're getting out of here.
Go over and talk to that guy for
okay,
a while. We'll see you later.
Okay.
Bye.
Thanks to the 75 that stuck with us, we stole him from the radio. So.
Yeah, all the whatever radio station that is, they can't get any of it.
Chris Shank from Ad Astra. Well, we're glad we could bring this to you.
Yeah, really, because we weren't for sure when this whole thing a couple weeks ago whether you get an opportunity to do it.
Do it, or even if we had what we would have out here. So we found stuff they didn't even know they had. So
yeah, we made it. This worked out beautiful.
It is.
No worries for tomorrow.
No worries for tomorrow. We'll be out here.
Can you just leave all your equipment, or somebody would steal it?
Well,
I think we could just unplug it and be right over here. We'd be done.
They have school and stuff, so
okay. They're only half
plus
a day.
we got another game coming in here.
Only half a day.
People, so
okay.
All right. Well, that'll do it from Spearville. Thank you for watching. Tomorrow night we'll bring you at 5:15. You might be a little early. Their clocks are a little faster out here. We noticed. And
that's because all the windmill runs more electricity through their clocks.
It makes them run faster.
Yeah.
That might be the best observation you've ever had. Well, for Clark Homley, I'm Brian Richter. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow at 5:15. Say good night, Clark.
Good night, Clark. Oh, we forgot to tell Keith who played at Kentucky. I'll have to do it tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.